There's been a lot of discussion about these three gentlemen and their age and how it might affect their governance. They're all in their mid to late 70s. Mr. Trump is 74, Mr. Sanders in the middle is 78, and Mr. Biden is 77. However, all three of them are younger than someone who has been third in the line of the presidency for quite some time. And that's the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. Very recently, she got caught in some epic hypocrisy, but I wanted to show you guys an image to give you a real world grasp on how old Nancy Pelosi really is and where she comes from. This image has not been doctored in the least. This is Nancy Pelosi standing with JFK, John F. Kennedy. Not Jr., John F. Kennedy Sr. So this should really give you an idea of how long she has been around politics. Now, as if her pictures of ice cream weren't enough when she went on James Corden and opened up her fridge and showed hundreds and hundreds of dollars of expensive, high-priced gelato and ice cream, trying to relate to everyone on lockdown for COVID. Wait until you see this. There are people losing their businesses, losing their livelihoods, because they're unable to open up for business in California. This shop owner contacted the media and said, Nancy Pelosi just booked in my salon to get her hair done. And unbeknownst to Miss Pelosi, they had closed circuit recording going on. So this is the owner there. This is Miss Pelosi, no mask, right here. And the person doing their hair. Her hair, pardon me. Let's show that again. This is the shop owner, and Miss Pelosi is going to come through the door not wearing any mask of any kind. This person, and when you read through the article and the response, it just doesn't jive. It absolutely doesn't jive. This is the very definition of privilege. It's the definition of the word. Privy, private, ledge, law. Private laws. That's where privilege came from. Laws that apply to me, or that apply to thee, but not to me. This is what people really should be worried about. Not Mr. Trump or anything else. If you really want to, people of California, make a difference in this world, this person needs to go. Now, it's up to the people of California to make their own decision. But let me read what the woman had to say who owned the salon. And to put this all in proper context, let's read the entire article here. After she got the notice from one of her stylists that Pelosi wanted her hair done, she was like, and this is a quote from her, I was like, are you kidding me right now? Do I let this happen? What do I do? While noting that she can't control what her stylists do if they rent chairs from her, as, quote, they're not paying her at the time, Caius cast Pelosi's visit as a double standard. Quote, it was a slap in the face that she went in, that she feels that she can just go and get her stuff done while no one else can go in, and I can't work, Caius told Fox News, adding that she, quote, can't believe the speaker didn't have a mask on. We're supposed to look up to this woman, right? It's just disturbing. Asked for comment, Pelosi spokeswoman Drew Hamill maintained that the speaker was following the rules as presented to her. The speaker always wears a mask and complies with local COVID requirements, blah, blah, blah. The business offered for the speaker to come in on Monday. The business offered? The business offered, really? That's not what the owner says. In fact, she said, that Pelosi got a wash and a blow dry, but told Fox News that you're not supposed to blow dry hair. And that's true. That is part of the lockdown in California. This woman built this business over 12 years, and she's got 2 little kids. She can't work. And this woman is showing off her ice cream collection. And I don't know if any of you saw this, but it was Talenti and Jenny's and Dove bars, hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of ice cream in what looked like a Sub-Zero fridge. Oh, and if you think her record in the real world is any better, look up PRISM, the surveillance, the Obama-Bush surveillance package that she approved. And if you really want to get some information about her, this is her coat of arms. See, Pelosi's not her real name. Her real name is D'Alessandro. And the coat of arms of D'Alessandro has a goat in the middle of the shield. Virtually all of her family has been under investigation for something related to evasion of taxes. Not declaring payments, lying, all sorts of stuff like this. So, of all of the swamp creatures that nobody really talks about, this is the one you need to be looking at. Forget everything else, because regardless of the outcome of the election, this person, at least for now, will still be third in line to the presidency. And this would be a much greater threat than either one of the two running right now. So, anyway, I will just leave it there, but I thought this image would really wake everyone up as to who's pulling the strings and how far back it goes. As old as you want to complain about Trump being, or Biden being, or Bernie Sanders being, not even close. Trump was a little kid when she posed for this picture. She's 6 years older than he is, and she's 20 here. Well, I guess he was not a little kid. He was a teenager, 14, when she was 20. Not even old enough to drive a car when she was old enough to drink. That's how much older she is. Now, it all kind of gets murky when you get past a certain age, but I think it makes the point that she's even older than Bernie Sanders, older than Joe Biden. So, people of California, it's time for you to speak. It's time for you to stand up and be done with this, because you are, unfortunately, who brought this person into our, see if I can control this screen properly, there we go, into our national consciousness, and she's no longer just a threat to you at this point. She's a threat to everyone. And it does go to show you that there is a libertarian aspect to this current situation. That this is happening in California, but in Florida, something completely different is happening, shows that whoever's in charge in D.C., at least at the moment, doesn't feel the need, as much as there has been in the past, for everybody to do the same thing always. So, I guess I will leave it there and let you guys kind of mull this over. It's a great picture, and like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Like, share, subscribe.